Have you ever caught yourself wondering if you're surrounded by people who simply don't seem to understand? Maybe you've observed certain behaviors in some women that leave you shaking your head, questioning their mindset, choices, or outlook on life. But here's the thing. Recognizing these signs isn't just about placing blame. It's about safeguarding your peace, steering clear of unnecessary drama, and making wiser decisions in relationships. And trust me, by the time you finish this video, you'll have a fresh perspective that might just transform the way you navigate your love life. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button if you're ready to unlock the wisdom of Stoic philosophy. Stay until the end, because what you learn today could be the wake-up call you need. Let's dive in. Imagine you've met someone in a completely new social environment. Her presence makes everything feel just right. She's charming, beautiful, and fun. But soon, little things start adding up, and you begin questioning her depth. Now, this isn't about intelligence in the conventional sense. No, what we're referring to are the highly valued Stoic traits: wisdom, self-awareness, and emotional intelligence. As Seneca, a renowned Stoic philosopher, once said, "The greatest obstacle to living is expectancy, which hangs upon tomorrow and loses today." This suggests that the choices we make now, especially in the people we surround ourselves with, shape our future. So, what are the signs that a woman might be naive? Let's break them down one by one. Sign number 1. She thrives on drama. Have you ever been in a relationship that felt like an emotional roller coaster? One moment, everything is fine, and the next, you're caught in an argument over something as trivial as a late text message. This cycle of chaos can make you wonder why things always feel so difficult. If you notice someone who seems to enjoy stirring up trouble, take note. Some women, and let's be honest, some men too, seem to create conflict even when none exists. It's as if they can't function without emotional turbulence. But here's the reality. Relationships aren't supposed to resemble soap operas. A wise woman seeks harmony, not chaos, because she understands that true power lies not in reacting with fury over trivial matters, but in maintaining inner peace. Think back to your own relationships. Have you ever dated someone who constantly found fault? Maybe she got upset if you didn't respond within 5 minutes, yet on the flip side, accused you of not caring enough if you went out with friends. At first, it stings, but over time, it becomes emotionally exhausting. Why? Because for some, drama is a form of attention-seeking. Silence unsettles them, and they equate love with chaos. Before you know it, you're caught in an endless cycle of heartbreak and broken promises, mistaking turmoil for love. A wise woman, however, understands that love should be a sanctuary, not a battlefield. If someone constantly accuses you of wrongdoing where none exists, it might be time to rethink your connection. As Marcus Aurelius, another great Stoic, once said, "The mind, not external circumstances, is within your control." When you recognize this, you reclaim your power. If you've ever been in a relationship where drama was unnecessary and excessive, share your experience in the comments below. Sign number 2. She can't take responsibility. Let's paint a picture. You're in a relationship that seems to be going smoothly until it's not. Maybe it's a minor disagreement or a more serious breakdown in communication. But instead of having a rational conversation, she jumps to conclusions, insisting, "It's not my fault. You should have known better." Sound familiar? If so, you already know how frustrating it is to deal with someone who constantly avoids accountability. Whether it's their parents, their ex, their boss, or even you, someone else is always to blame. But the harsh truth is, if a person refuses to take responsibility for their actions, your relationship will never progress. Let's be honest, we all make mistakes. What separates the wise from the naive is the ability to acknowledge faults, assess the situation, and move forward. Stoicism teaches that true strength comes from self-awareness. As Epictetus put it, we suffer not from the events in our lives, but from our judgment about them. Instead of trying to avoid mistakes, the key to a fulfilling life is learning how to handle them. However, a naive woman clings to a victim mentality. No matter how bad things get, it's always someone else's fault. Staying in a relationship with such a person means constantly being blamed for things that were never your fault. Does that sound exhausting? Think about your past relationships. Have you ever been with someone who struggled to say, "I was wrong"? How did that make you feel? Unheard, unappreciated? That's because accountability is crucial in any healthy relationship. A strong partner owns their mistakes, apologizes sincerely, and actively works on improvement. If you want to build a meaningful connection, be cautious of someone who lacks the maturity to take responsibility. Ask yourself, are you ready to be in a relationship where you always bear the emotional burden? Can you trust that your partner will own up to their faults? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if this message resonates with you, don't forget to like and subscribe for more relationship wisdom and Stoic insights. Sign number 3. She values materialism over character. Have you ever felt like your worth in a relationship was measured by what you could provide rather than who you are? Maybe at first, it felt good to spoil her with gifts, take her on romantic outings, and make grand gestures. But after all the expensive presents, lavish meals, and extravagant trips, you started to realize, was there anything real left? If you've ever been in a relationship where material possessions mattered more than honesty and character, you're not alone. It's a tough road. At first, you convince yourself that she just has high standards, that she deserves nice things. But deep down, you sense that no matter how much you give, it will never be enough. A wise woman, however, understands that love is built on connection, loyalty, and character, not wealth or luxury. Stoic philosophy teaches that true happiness is an inner state, not something money can buy. As Seneca wisely put it, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. If you've ever felt like your value is tied to your bank account, reflect on whether your partner appreciates you for who you are or merely sees you as a means to an end. If this resonates with you, share your thoughts in the comments. These are just a few signs that a woman might be naive in relationships. If you found this valuable, make sure to like and subscribe for more relationship insights and Stoic wisdom.